outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Hey y'all, it's Hope and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm doing a Q&A. I haven't done one of these in like a year, so obviously I've changed a lot, and I just wanted to update y'all on just my life and then answer some questions that y'all wanted to know. So let's do it. Can you talk about your health, allergies, asthma, etc.? Okay, so I actually recently got allergy tested and I'm allergic to cats, dogs, and mouse pee. I have a cat. I love being around dogs. Mouse pee I try to avoid, but you know. So I'm taking medicine. I take like Zyrtec or Claritin, stuff like that. Just one, but like I just kind of switch off. I take that in the morning, and then at night I also take nose spray for my allergies. Asthma, I do have asthma. It usually only bothers me like when I'm running, or not when I'm running, but like after a run my cough can get pretty bad, and then also if I get sick, then afterwards my cough can be pretty bad and it'll stay. So like if I get a cold or the flu or something in like the fall or the winter, it'll usually stay until like spring. And then as y'all saw in my previous video, I've got COVID. I got it from my dad and I'm trying to stay in my room as much as possible. My mom and my sister at the moment do not have it, so we're trying to keep it like that. I am working on a video where I go way more into detail about how I got it, how I found out I had it, my experience, like my symptoms, recovery, stuff like that. So that video probably won't come out until I've like recovered and stuff, because I'm including recovery in that video, but eventually you'll get to hear more about that whole story. What is your favorite part about Christmas? Okay, the most important part of Christmas, obviously for me as a Christian, is what it's about, Christ being born. Other than that though, Christmas food makes me so happy. Sugar cookies, we also make these like, I don't even remember what they're called, but they're like these cookies that are coated in sugar, and then you put like a Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle, and they're so good. My dad every year makes these things called tea ring, which is like homemade cinnamon rolls that take like 5 hours to make, and they're so good. And then there's always tons of other amazing food during the holidays, so just holiday food. I love it. How do you stay active in the cross-country off-season? Okay, so when it's not cross-country, it's either basketball season, track season, or the summer. So during basketball, obviously I'm getting lots of sprints in because it's basketball, and I still try and go on long runs on the weekends. During track season, it's similar. I do similar workouts as to cross-country season, just a little bit shorter since track races are shorter. And then during the summer, I do a lot of running. My school has a program where I'll go and run over the summer. There's a coach there who like gives us specific runs, and I can run with a lot of other people. So that's how I stay active during the summer. But if you're not doing a sport, I'd say definitely get a long run in on the weekend, and then whenever you can during the week, try and get some runs in, try and do some weights, some lifting, just trying to stay active. And if it's the off season, that's a really great time to gain some strength. And then once you get back to cross country, you can be stronger. How is your mental health? It's pretty good. I'm a little stressed out, obviously, that I have finals coming up, and then COVID. I'm not actually that stressed about it because my symptoms have not been too bad. Most kids usually don't have it too bad, which is good, but I'm honestly just bored out of my mind at home. I know I should be doing other stuff, but I just cannot get off my phone. So my sister, who doesn't have it, but she's still quarantined because both me and my dad have it, told me today she like did some bullet journaling, and I don't know what else she did, but she did something else, and she was like actually doing stuff, and I was like, I should be doing stuff. And I've done stuff today, but even the productive things that I've done today are like on my phone, and I want to get off my phone. It's just hard to find that motivation, so I think that's something I want to work on, getting off my phone. Favorite food? Anything Italian. I love pasta, pizza. My favorite food ever is ravioli, but I just love Italian food, so definitely anything Italian. Do people make fun of you for having a YouTube channel? Yes. If any of y'all have a YouTube channel, you can probably relate. I remember when I was younger and I heard a YouTuber say that they were like made fun of for having a YouTube channel. I was like, why? Having a YouTube channel is the coolest thing. But now I understand. I love YouTube, and most people like aren't actually mean about it. But like, yeah, I get made fun of. But I figured out how to just take it like as a joke and like not let it get to me at all. So I'm good with it. Will you ever get social media? I've been begging my mom recently to let me get Snapchat and Instagram. Instagram, I think I might be able to get eventually, although I'll probably have to have a private one for a while before I can get a public one. Snapchat and TikTok, probably not until I'm like an adult, but I'm gonna keep begging for it because I really want it. What is your favorite school subject? My favorite subject is definitely math. I've always been really good at math, and I enjoy it. And this year I have a really fun math class because the entire time we're just like making fun of each other. So that class is definitely my favorite. This person just wants to know like braces stuff. I'm getting them off January 12th. So on the day that I'm filming, okay, so literally in less than a month, I'm getting my braces off. I went like 2 weeks ago and they said I'm gonna have 2 more appointments. So 1 month from then, 2 weeks from now, I'm having like my final adjustment, and then 2 weeks later I get them off, and then I'm gonna go in again that same day to get my retainer. So I'm probably gonna vlog getting them off and what that's all like. I'm so excited. I feel like braces, they actually like don't bother you that much until you know you're gonna be getting them off soon, and then you like cannot wait. But I have less than a month left and I'm so excited. I'm also really excited to see what I look like without them. I don't know, I feel like people just look older without them, so I'm excited. Biggest pet peeve. Whenever I hear like anything like not all scratching noises, but like a lot of things scratching on each other. So like people like dragging their nails on paper, that makes me want anything dragging on paper. Like I can't even use normal pencils. I have to use mechanical pencils. Almost anything scratching. Like if I were to scratch my wall, that would like make me want to throw up. Like I hate those noises and the feeling. Like I have trouble using chalk. Sometimes I'm fine using it, but it like takes me a minute to like get past the DC or Marvel? Marvel 100%. I have not watched that many DC movies, but I've watched all of the Marvel ones. Right now I'm working on watching the new Hawkeye series on Disney Plus, and so I'm a big Marvel person. What is your favorite type of video to make? Probably vlogs. Those are my favorite videos to watch. They're easy to film because I just like vlog what I'm doing, and then also you guys get to see like what my life is like, and you actually get to like come along with me to places, and then they're also fun to edit. I also enjoy doing bake with me's. I was planning on doing one for Christmas with like one of my friends, but now that I'm in quarantine, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Hopefully once I'm negative and stuff, I'll do one with my sister. Maybe if I can get better soon, I'll be able to do one, but I don't know when I'll be able to like get out of quarantine and stuff. What made you want to start doing YouTube? Okay, I've always wanted a YouTube channel since I was little. I grew up like just watching YouTube because YouTube's been around like as long as I have. So YouTube, I've always watched it, and I've always pretended to have a channel. Me and my friend Maggie had this big fake YouTube channel that we'd like edit videos for. It was actually pretty good, to be honest. I showed a few clips from it in my main event vlog, so y'all can watch that if you want to see my 4th grade YouTube channel with Maggie. We didn't actually post it, but like you can see some videos that we made. So I've always wanted a YouTube channel, and then when quarantine came in 2020, I just begged my mom, and she finally let me get one. How long do you want to do YouTube for? I don't know. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I think when I get older, it'll probably become more of just like a side thing. I'll probably have like a separate job and then just do YouTube videos when I can. What subjects are you taking this year? Okay, I'm in geometry, English, science, and this year science is physical science, so chemistry, history, and in 8th grade that's US history after the Civil War, Latin, and French. What was your favorite vacation you've been to? I've gone on a lot of awesome vacations, but my favorite one that I've done has definitely been when I went to Italy. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Adventures by Disney, but Disney basically does these tours at different places. So it's like group tours, so you go with tons of other people, and because it's Disney, you can get really good treatment and stuff. So like we got to see a lot of things that you don't normally get to see while you're in Italy. Like we got to see the, I'm forgetting the name of it, I'll put it on the screen. But we got to see this chapel, or we got to see like the really big church in the Vatican. So basically we got to go to the Vatican at night, and we got to see the ceiling and all the paintings like when no one else was in there, which it like doesn't normally happen. So it's like so that was a really cool experience. And then Disney just does a lot of other cool things there. And then obviously, like I said, I love Italian food, so that was another plus. I loved that trip, and I would love to go on that again. Or just do something like that. I want to go back to Italy at some point for sure. How many languages do you know? Okay, I'm only fluent in English, but I'm currently learning Latin and French, and I don't know like that much in them, but I'm working on it. Do you want to continue doing dance as you get older? I wish I could, but to be honest, this is probably my last year doing dance, just because next year school's gonna go to like 3:30, 3:45, and then sports are gonna go till 5:30, and then dance usually starts at like 6. So for me to do all of that, I would not have any time for homework or time for myself. And I wish I could keep doing dance, but if I were to do it, I'd want to do company. And to do company, I'd have to do jazz and ballet. So that's already 3 classes I'd have to commit to. And I just don't know if I can fit that into my schedule, especially because I really want to focus on cross country and track as I go into high school. So I probably won't be doing it in the future. Can you play an instrument? When I was in 5th and 6th grade, I learned how to play the cello, and I could play a decent amount of things. For a 6th grader, I was pretty good, to be honest. But I don't play it anymore. I think if I had a little bit of practice, I could pick it back up pretty quickly. But currently, I'm not playing any instruments. What sport are you doing right now? Right now, I'm doing basketball at school, and then obviously dance outside of school. What are your Christmas plans? What is your favorite season? 100% fall. Actually, when it's fall, winter, or spring, fall is my favorite season, but in the summer is probably my favorite. But I'd say the order of mine is fall, summer, winter, spring. I don't like spring. The only good thing about spring is track. Do you read a lot? I wish I did. I used to be a lot more into reading. I don't have any books that like really make me want to read tons. And I also just don't have as much time for reading. I guess now I do because I have literally nothing to do. So maybe I'll be reading some more. I'm hoping for Christmas. I've heard a lot of good things about a few series that I've asked for. So I'm hoping to get those, and maybe those can help me get back into reading some. If you want to know like all of the things that I've asked for Christmas, including like the books I've asked for, I did make a video on my Christmas wish list, so y'all can check that out if you want. What do you want to be when you grow up? Honestly, I don't have like much of a very specific clue. I would be a doctor if I could get through med school, but that stuff grosses me out, so I don't know if I could do that. Maybe I'll get better at it and I'd be able to do that. I could maybe be like an oral surgeon. I think that'd be cool. That doesn't bother me. But at the moment, either lawyer, because I'm pretty good at like words and I like arguing and being right, so, or like an entrepreneur and start my own business. I think I would love to do that as well. I think I'd really like working for myself, so maybe that. Favorite movie? Okay, I say this is my favorite movie, but honestly, it's probably just because it was originally my favorite book series, The Hunger Games. I love those books so much. And obviously, when you really love a book, it makes it easy to enjoy a movie. So probably that. Have you gotten your period? Yes, I've had it once. I'm not like on a regular cycle, but I have had it. First period story. I was literally just at home when I got it. Like, I don't have a funny story at all. But yeah, I was just sitting at home and it was like, oh, got my period. Okay, those are all the questions I'm going to be answering today. I hope y'all enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. I had fun answering some of these questions. If y'all like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like it, then subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!